everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to be doing a colouring tag today. This one's called Colouring Habits and it was created by Sassycoloring. So I'm actually at ColourMeStressFree's house filming this. So I've got Debbie here with me.
I'm nervous now. Why am I nervous? It's different, isn't it?
It's
You know, somebody
strange.
else's channel. It's weird.
It's really strange. So Debbie's on the right hand side colouring in Beauty of Horror.
I am, and most certainly am. This is a buddy colour page that I'm doing with a lady off Instagram.
And I'm colouring this page. I think it's called Puppets or something Puppet by Debbie Draws. Colouring Cheeks. So we're just going to be answering these tag questions whilst we're colouring. So, oh Danny.
Honestly, he's talking about Elise's birthday though. Oh, he sent me extra money if I give her extra money.
Getting in on the YouTube action there. Again.
But we did start, I've started, well I did, you started that page didn't you?
Yeah.
But we'll leave the link to my video and then your video will be in my link description, is that right? Did I say that right?
It's too early.
So you can see both of the videos anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not too early, it's 10 to 11. It's 10 to 11. Nearly dinner time.
2 o'clock I start functioning, I'm like a zombie.
Would you want to start them
So,
off?
the first question is, do you have a certain place for colouring? Well, yeah. My colouring space is in my bedroom. So, it's got to be up there because I like having everything to hand. I don't like having to carry all my supplies downstairs, which is a bit of a nightmare. So I like being where I've got everything that I want. Occasionally I might take a hardback book downstairs, but it is on the rare occasion. So it's definitely upstairs in my bedroom where all my colouring things are.
And then mine's where we sat now in the, I don't want to say dining room because I'll get bashed by it, don't I? It technically is the dining room. There's a dining room table behind us, but I've took it over and now it's my colouring room. But I do occasionally take my stuff upstairs and colour in bed when I'm not feeling too good. But just like a book and a pencil case. But usually 9 times out of 10, it is just sat here. So I'm keeping an eye on the dog rolls as well.
This is not a dining room, guys. Let me tell you. It's not a
You see what I mean?
room.
There's just stuff everywhere. I just need to get rid of that dining room table and that'll be it.
This is Debbie's art room. Sorry, Donna.
So, what time of the day do you feel most inspired?
Oh, most inspired. That's a hard one. I'm just tired 24/7 lately. Don't know what is up with me. It used to be in the evenings, but now by an evening I'm like really tired. But then I'm tired in the day as well. I just can't win. But if I had to pick, I would say it would be evening. If the girls have had, you know, an easy night and gone to sleep straight away, then it's evenings. As soon as they're in bed.
Yeah, I definitely agree as well. Because it's different, isn't it? Like, I prefer them knowing that they're in bed and they're asleep and I can sit here and relax and do my colouring than waiting for a phone call that happened in my video. Phone calls, messages, and you can do, well, I watch movies and watch YouTube and whatnot while I'm colouring as well, so, but definitely the night time. So I agree with you, I'm not a morning person. I hate the morning with a passion.
With night owls over here. Can you stop mid-picture or do you have to finish it?
What do you think?
Can you hear my belly rumbling?
I thought it was mine because mine's rumbling as well. That's how I know it's nearly dinner time.
Yeah, I can definitely stop mid-picture. I definitely can, because especially if you're doing a double page spread, obviously I'm not going to sit there and do that in one sitting. So definitely I've left a picture and done it over 3 or 4 nights. So that doesn't bother me one little bit.
I've left a picture and done it over about 2 or 3 months, depending what picture it is. I will always try and go back and finish the works. But if it's a page that I'm really, really enjoying, I worked on this yesterday for a little bit, and then I did a lot of diamond painting last night. But probably this evening I'll manage to finish more or less all this off, and then tomorrow it'll be the background. But yeah, I don't mind
Yeah.
putting a page down as long as I've got a tag there and I don't forget about it.
Exactly.
I don't mind.
I don't think I'd leave it a few
Oh,
months. I think that's a bit long for me. If you just snap your pencil.
Yeah.
Those pesky prisoners. That's
No.
what I'm going to call them. Pesky prisoners. Pesky prisoners. That's my love-hate relationship with those things.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me to leave it because I know I will come back to it. I keep all the finished pages at the top of that trolley and then my YouTube ones in the middle, so I know where I'm up to, what for doing for videos and body colours and stuff.
I'm not that organised. Mine just chucked everywhere. I think half of them are under my desk at the minute.
You need to do an updated one and then you'll sort it all out.
I know, and it needs tidying, I don't show it in a video now, yeah, but it looks a bit embarrassed. What's next? Do you eat or drink while colouring?
Yes and yes. Although I don't eat as much now. I'm being on the diet, unfortunately. But I'll eat mangoes and stuff at night, or raisins.
She's stealing my mangoes from supermarket, guys.
We do literally go to the same supermarket as well. So yeah, I probably am, because they don't really stock them that much, do they? And sort of once they're gone for the day.
They're the pre-packed ones because we don't know how to cut a real mango.
It's laziness as well, mostly my part, because I don't like the sticky feeling on my hand. I eat it with a fork.
Yeah, I do.
I don't like the feeling. I have done that before and it's gone everywhere. What's the next one? Multitasking. Music or TV while colouring. One picture at a time or multiple.
Oh, definitely one picture at a time. I can't cope with two on go at the same time. That's just a no-go for me. And what was the other bit of the question?
Music
or
and
TV? I don't have any in my room because I don't have any, I don't have my Alexa in my room and I don't have a TV in my room, so I just colour in silence.
Do you not use your phone?
I film from my phone. So
No,
if
but you don't film every night though, do you?
Well, no. Sometimes I watch a bit of YouTube, but it's rare.
It's the dogs. Yeah, could you not pinch one of the kids' iPads when they've gone to sleep?
You know what? By the end of the day, their iPads are dead because they've bashed them all day. They're on charge.
That's what I use as well.
I suppose I could put one in charge and do it, but yeah, I just prefer the silence, to be honest.
I'd overthink too much if I was sat there in silence.
Would you?
Yes. Like the day's events or whatever, what was on my mind. So you have to have something to occupy my mind.
Do you only colour at home or do you take it on the go? Well, I'm here at Debbie's house and I think this is the first time I've ever coloured on the go or somewhere that isn't my house.
Is it?
Yeah. I've only ever coloured in my house. I've never taken my colouring books anywhere else apart from here today. So my colouring books, colouring supplies are having a day trip here.
I've coloured in quite a few places now. At nursery, when you first saw me colouring that Anna Carl's on, I think that was the Seasons book.
Yeah.
If I remember. I've coloured in the car on the way to Wales. We got stuck in traffic. And then where we stopped, did there. Then on the aeroplane as well, we went to Florida. And the hotel, and we got locked in for that day. So it was a good job really I took it done because I had nothing else to do.
Oh, see, I'd be too embarrassed about doing it at nursery where people can see because you always feel, I don't know, I always feel judged. I think they'd think, what, she sat there colouring a colouring.
You know what? I don't care though. I don't care if somebody, I think it was, I can't remember her name. Was it Helen, the receptionist? Was her name Helen?
Oh gosh, I've forgot her name. She's left now, hasn't she?
I don't know. It's been that long since I've been up there, but I'm pretty sure she was called Helen. And she asked me and I showed her and I told her that I did videos and stuff.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I'm not embarrassed.
No, I don't think anyone should be embarrassed. It's just me with my anxiety. I always feel like people are looking at me thinking, what are you doing? Even though they're not. I just always have that in my head.
Yeah, I've never even had a family member taking the mickey as if, well, why are you doing that? It's for kids. I've never had anything like that at all.
Good.
They've all been really supportive. I mean, Lewis winds me up every now and again. He's a teenager, that's what they do.
Yeah, I remember those show says, some of your videos are rubbish, Mama.
So it's not just me.
She's 8. She's only 8. She's like, your videos are rubbish.
It's not just me then. There isn't loads and loads on this one, is there?
No, there's only a few questions on this one, guys, but I just thought I don't have much storage on my phone, unfortunately, so I thought we'll go for something a bit shorter for my channel.
It won't just stop halfway through, will it? If it's
No.
will it ping up?
No, it gives me about an hour.
Yeah, that's good, really.
Yeah.
My camera cuts off after 20 minutes or
No,
so.
it doesn't cut off. It'll let me film for as long as I want, but it won't export it if it's too long. If it's over an hour, it won't export.
So is that any
yeah.
sort of video?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a pain in the backside, that, isn't it?
It is.
Do you try to convince people in your life to start colouring? Well, I already have.
Have you?
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you. 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 You got into this because of me. And another person, my niece.
Oh, yeah.
It's her birthday today.
Yeah, Debbie did get me into colouring because I saw her colouring at nursery and I thought, oh, that looks...
See, there you go. So if I was embarrassed and I didn't take it,
I
you
know,
want to
I
see?
would never have known. You would never have a Kirsty colouring sketch YouTube video to watch. But yeah, I saw Debbie colouring at nursery and I thought, oh, that looks fun. And it looked, I think it was the fact that you had a hard back book as well, and I thought, oh, that looks really nice.
I remember the page that I was doing as well. It was one where she's coming out of the water and she had all the what looks like goldfish. I mean, looking back at it now, it wasn't my best. It really wasn't.
Well, he was on the move. He was on the move.
It was not an excuse for that picture. It was not an excuse, but still.
Yeah, but I've not. Apart from, well, I'd say the kids, but I bought them the cute and creepy books because they were saying, they saw mine and they were saying they wanted their own copies of it. So I actually bought one for two of my daughters, Amber and Ruby. And they did do a couple of pages out of it, but then they've sort of abandoned the book since then. So
You should do them their own little kiddie Instagram. See if it would motivate them a little bit more than showing the pictures.
yeah, it's a good idea that actually.
I've bought Lewis a couple of different colouring books, like things that he would be interested in, and he's not touched them.
Yeah,
He's,
you got him the manga, didn't you?
Yeah.
Manga.
Yeah, he's not interested. But she's fine. I tried.
Oh well. Do you go back and look at old pictures?
100% yes. I like doing the picture again.
You do, don't you?
Yeah, I like looking back at the progress that I've done, especially with the Kirby ones.
That was ace. That side by side you did of that one.
There was a couple. I think my favourite was the T-Rex that I did. I was really proud of that one. It was just a shame it was a double page spread because I can't really take it out and frame it.
Would you have ripped it out? For
No. Because I'd be scared that I'd rip the page. Not necessarily damaging the book, just the page itself. But yeah, I love looking back at all the works.
Yeah, me too. I've not gone as far as Debbie yet, where I've revisited the same page and coloured the same page. I don't think I've done that yet. But I definitely like looking back at them. It's nice to see. There's still pages that I've done a while ago that I still really love as well. So, and of course, we've done a few videos, haven't we, between us, where we've looked back at all our completed pages.
Yeah, and our favourites and whatnot. I just think, I don't know about you, but I remember what I was doing on that day when I've coloured that picture.
Yeah, sometimes.
Every single page, you know what I mean? Every
everyone.
single page.
Not everyone, no.
Yeah.
My memory's shocking though, it's like a safe, honest to God. But
I
some
remember what mood I was in, why I chose to do that page.
Oh.
Like, honestly, it's weird. Desperate to get this hair finished.
I know I'm like this with the skin. I've actually only used one pencil so far here.
You're doing well there.
I'm just like, yeah, just
Which
can't
shade
be bothered
is that?
getting the other pencil. Lazy.
You should do a video where you're going to do that skeleton.
You know
I am
what?
shocking
I don't
at
know how I'm going
skeletons.
to do it. I've no clue.
You've got an ivory colour in the thingy that would go well. Polychromos.
But then would you go for browns or greys?
Me personally, probably greys. But it depends if it's meant to be really old looking or a fresh one.
Oh, yeah. Put a bit of gore on there as well.
Yeah, you don't like that sort of stuff, do you?
No. What? we got? If you weren't colouring, what other hobbies do you participate in?
Playing computer. That's easy for me. Playing the computer. I used to play Ark a lot, and I've got Pokemon coming out next month. It's always out around my birthday.
What do you play it on? Do you play it on a Nintendo or Xbox or
Switch?
Switch.
I was playing it on the handheld one, but I upgraded to the Switch on the TV. So now Isabel's in school, I can play it on the big screen. I can't wait.
See, my partner's a big gamer. He plays all the games on his PC, but I have not played computer games since I was about 13 years old, and I used to play the very first Need for Speed, and I absolutely loved it, and I was ace at it, but I've never been interested in it since.
Danny loves them games. Absolutely loves them.
Yeah. I used to love it, but I'm just not interested in me since I've become a grown up. I don't know why. But yeah, no, I don't actually have any other hobbies. There's nothing what I enjoy doing. Apart from colouring, that's me, that's boring old me.
Well, what do you watch on TV when you're not colouring?
I don't.
You don't watch any films or anything
Well,
like that?
I'm really funny with films. It would be something I really want to watch. Like any of the Marvel films or Star Wars films that come out, I do watch. And the sort of spin-offs like the WandaVision and the Black Panther sort of, you know, the series is.
I've never watched the Star Wars.
Oh, give over.
I've never ever watched the Star Wars.
Oh my, is Danny?
I don't know, in all honesty. I don't know. I do like them sort of films, like Marvels.
Yeah.
I like them sort of films, but yeah, I've never actually sat down and watched a Star Wars film.
I am actually eagerly anticipating the next Witcher, which is December apparently. Can't wait.
It's the 16th or 17th, I think. It's already been released, the date.
Is that?
Yeah. I can't wait as well. All that's full season for him to finally find her. So I'm interested. You do know what it's about, don't you?
Yeah.
It's all about her training. Her training up to be a witcher. The young girl, I can't remember her name.
Oh gosh, what's her name?
Syria.
No, that's not her name.
It is, isn't it?
Is it?
I'm going to have to Google this.
No, that's not her name.
And all that other one's Yennefer. I love Yennefer.
Oh, that's who I was thinking.
She's absolutely gorgeous.
She is.
Yeah,
but if you've not watched The Witcher, go and watch it, guys. It's brilliant. And he's a bit of eye candy him as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Debie recently coloured a Sarah Richter page based on him as well. Didn't you?
I did, yeah. Sira.
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah.
I'm sure it's something like Sira. Yeah, Luke, Sira.
Ah,
good memory. That's only because I remember from the game. The game is really, really good. I think it was The Witcher 3.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot it was based off a game.
But then I think it was based off a book. Then it got changed to a game, and then the TV series.
So was that the last question?
Oh God! You should have told me before I locked it.
She just turned the phone off like, yeah. We don't need the questions.
Yeah, it's just that last one.
Was it? Oh, there we go then. It knew. You knew.
Yeah, it was just 10 short questions. Are you mentioning where we found this tag?
Yeah. So we found this tag on Bright at Midnight, sorry.
Yeah, and I think who created it was Sassycoloring, I think.
Yeah, so we found it on Bright at Midnight's channel, and it was created by Sassycoloring. So we was just looking for a fun, quick and easy tag for my channel. Just so we can have a little sit down outside of each other here colouring. It's been quite fun, hasn't it?
Well, I was sitting here this morning making my own questions up. I don't know about you, so we pinched somebody else's.
Pinch somebody else's. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head over onto Debie's channel. I'll link it in the description of my video. If you're not already subscribed to her, go and give her a little subscribe.
So thank you very much for watching.
And I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.
Bye.